Good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to be off camera for a couple of minutes, just finishing up my breakfast. So as the room fills up, let people come in. What's up, Bud Files? Good morning. I'll be here. You just won't see me. Be able to hear me, though. I'm sure you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. I believe the volume is okay. How are you, Bud Files? Good to see you. I'm just finishing my breakfast. I made a kick-ass. I made Taylor ham, cheese, egg, and I had, believe it or not, I had 2 potato pierogies. So I cut the outsides out and just kept the middle potato onion part. Fried them up and put them on a sandwich too. Banging. It's like home fries, but just a pierogi. Eating good in the neighborhood. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're going to talk about bingo again. We're going to talk about trivia. And then we're going to talk about bingo. We're going to start bingo on this channel. Good morning, Zigzag. How are you? Thanks for coming. We're going to do, we're also going to do bingo. Now, mind you, when I show you the sheets, part of it got hit with coffee last week. It dried out, though, and I saved them because I have to make copies. But I have to black out a lot of stuff. Because our rules, white out, whatever. Our rules are going to be different than what the paper says. But I just want to show you the concept of it. We will once we get started, get some people in here. I put up a community post this morning that I'll be live at 10. I came out a little bit early just so I wanted to make sure I had StreamYard today. It did say to upgrade that I'm running low, but I think I have like 3 hours left, so I should be fine for this live. And then I guess I don't know when it's going to re-up again. I'm all right. Just got up, made some coffee. I made a beautiful sandwich, which I'm eating right now. That's why I'm off camera. Nice breakfast sandwich, start the day off. And then I got some fruit I'm going to eat after. I bought yesterday. I went to the farmer's market. So much better going to the farmer's market. Especially the rolls I bought, the Portuguese rolls are amazing there. They're always fresh. And then I got some good fruit. I got some black plums, really, really delicious plums. I actually didn't eat the big. I'll put you on camera. Hold on. I'll go on camera in a second. I got some big plums. I didn't eat these yet. These look delicious, though. And then I got in the cupper, I don't know, about 7 or 8 of these. These are, what are these? Here we go. Let's start the day off with trivia. What are these? If you listened to my live yesterday, I think I talked about it in the afternoon, what I bought. First person, tell me what it is. No? Nobody wants to guess? These are family of these. These are sugar plums. Little sugar plums. They have a pit in the middle, but they're nice. They're not even super sweet either. They're just a little bit sweet, but nice soft flesh. Has one little pit in the middle. You could eat the rest of it. They're very, very good. I had some last night. They're very good. They didn't have any blackberries or raspberries. I was surprised, especially for there. Very, very shocked. Me and Pop both said it. We were like, wow. Can't believe they didn't have none. They had no berries whatsoever. Not even strawberries, which is insane for the dollar store. For your not the dollar store. I'm shot. For the farmer's market, I meant to say. All right, I'm going to finish my sandwich. You all hang out. Who's still here? So Bud Files. I guess a notification went out this morning. I don't know. It seems like... Do you guys like the StreamYard or no? I need some feedback here. Otherwise, I'll just go live regular like I do through YouTube. For some reason, I get a better reaction on the regular YouTube. as far as people coming in. Either that or notifications didn't go out. Either one. Because usually I'll have 7, 8 people by now. 5 minutes in, I have one. It says, and I'm not sure which one it is. I know Bud Files is here and Zigzag. They both said something. But we'll give it a few minutes, and then if not, we'll just end it, and I'll try going live straight through YouTube. See how that goes. Good morning, y'all. I got a notification. Okay, good. Good. Yeah. I'm just a little early, actually. That's what, I'm actually earlier. I said 10 o'clock. It's only 9:45. That's why I'm off camera. I'm just letting a few people come in, Zigzag. And then by that time, I just wanted to come on and not test. I'm going to stay on this live, but I had to check to make sure I had time on StreamYard because the last time it said that I was running low. And it was just something that came on the screen too. As soon as I hit go live, it said upgrade, I don't know, to the newer version or something. I don't know. I know I have at least 2-3 hours on here, so I'm good for today. Like I said, I usually get more people by this time, but it's a little early. Yeah, I know. I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to finish my sandwich. Taking my medicine. I got to take medicine at 11 o'clock. But I'm taking my other ones right now. All the other ones I need to take. Morning, Claimers. I'm going to the bakery. Nice. I got some good rolls yesterday, Billy, at the farmer's market. Very good. Look. I don't know if the camera's even going to do it justice, to be honest, but they're Portuguese rolls. They're banging. To me, they're the best rolls out there, and especially the day of. I made them yesterday. I made a sandwich yesterday. Wow. Let me tell you what, banging. They're great. I mean, I've known it for years. Good morning, Mary. I got up to water in the basement. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I'm hoping my dad didn't get any. My dad gets it too sometimes. Just chill out, yo. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Let me just finish my sandwich. I wasn't going to go on until like 10, but I wound up hitting the live button because I wanted to make sure I had enough time on StreamYard. Just getting my sweaty Greek bread, then the deli ham and cheese. There you go. What's up, Rocco? Yeah. You got that right, brother. That's good, Billy. Fixing the storm there bad, really? Yeah, here too. Pretty nasty, man. Looks black outside. Yeah, Rocco, right here, brother. I'll put it up to the camera, see if you see the steam. She's a hot one today. Yeah. Always and forever will it be a good cup of Joe. I'm sure I got to show the usual suspects. It's just part of my repertoire. I didn't open this one yet, but I'm having a chocolate one today. Did not open it yet. I got a plum, and then I have a cup of my little Marys right here, my little sugar plum. We're going to eat those afterwards. Because they didn't have any berries. You believe that, Billy? Freaking farmer's market doesn't have berries. None. No blueberries, no blackberries, no strawberries, no raspberries. I asked the guy, and everyone in there, they're all Spanish. But they all speak English. I'm like, Papi, I'm like, what's up with no, you don't have any blackberries, nothing? He goes, bro, for like 3 days now, nothing. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the rain in other parts of the country that this fruit's not coming in. He said it boggled his brain too. He goes, I don't understand it. A couple days, nothing. No blackberries, no raspberries, no strawberries, no blueberries, nothing. My dad said there was a little thing where it was like a mixed a mixed like fruit thing with a couple different things in it. He said, but that I probably wouldn't have liked it, so I didn't even look. He knew I wouldn't like it, that's why I didn't get it. But I like my new name. There you go, Sugar Plum. I gotta go off camera, man. I gotta blow my honker. My nose is running like crazy today, man. I told you yesterday I felt like I had a little cold. I don't know. I might not. Not sure. I'll tell you what, with my metabolism being low all the time, I'm vulnerable to colds and just a common everyday cold and stuff. It sucks, but it is what it is. Can't complain too much about it. It is what it is. Oh my. All right, I'm almost done with my sandwich, and then I'll be on camera. Sorry about the water. I think my dad got lucky because it didn't downpour here, and it depends if it's coming from like the northeast or something like that. That's when he gets bad rain in the basement. I know, but I don't want to be rude blowing my nose on camera. That's like I don't like eating on camera either, Technically, I should finish eating before I come on, unless I'm going to do like a mukbang or something, but it's not in the title. AMSR, ASMR, whatever the hell they're called. Do you get apricots there fresh in the summer? Yeah. The farmer's market has them. They actually had some yesterday, but I'm not a big fan, Rocco. I'm really not. I'd much rather have I'd rather have plums or they have like 6 different kind of apples. They have like gold, red delicious, Macintosh, just regular. They're called red apples. There's another one I saw yesterday. I'd never seen it before in my life. It was called a what the heck was it called? Not wild apple. It was I saw it real quick as I was walking by, and I'm like, that's weird. Not wild apple. What the heck was it called? It was something apple. Like I think it was a hybrid, like some 2 apples or something mixed together. And I was like, nah, just not. Lately, I'm not in the mood for apples. I was going to get some pears, but I didn't like the way they looked. I'll be honest with you, that farmer's market is amazing that we go to, but I wasn't too happy with everything yesterday. The sugar plums were good. The plums looked really good. All the vegetables I got were good because I need it for the soup that I'm going to start. I'll probably start today. My dad's going to bring the 1 pot, so I'll probably start I'll probably make the potato soup today. That's only going to take about 2 hours. The flesh is sweet, but the inner part by the stone is kind of bitter, so I like them in jam form. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've had apricot jam in the past. A little sweet, like I said, for my tasting. Yeah, I like sweet, but not that. It's super sweet. Hey, everybody, I'm ready to fall asleep, but you're live, so F it. Good to see you, Papa Smurf. Hope job's going well. I've been praying for you every night, man. And I don't just say that. It's the truth. I pray for you every night. I pray for you. I have my whole prayer list. I pray to everybody. I don't even look at it anymore because I know it. Mary and her family. I prayed to the Lord last night that you got lucky with rain. I'm sorry you did get some rain in the basement, but I did pray for you to be safe in that weather. I pray for you, Angel, every night. Rocco and Tammy, I pray for every single night. Certain people in my family, I pray for myself, obviously. But that's something I don't play about. If I tell you I pray for you, I certainly do. But that being said, let's move on to, well, there is no bigger and better than the Lord. Hallelujah to that. And Lord, please bless this food in my body. Amen. In Jesus' name I pray. I don't do too much of their religion on here, but I forgot to actually pray before I ate because I was so hungry. And I usually pray before I eat. So I owed that to the Lord right there, and I apologize, Lord. But we got it in. Yeah, I have a lot of people on my prayer list, man. It's crazy. Mary, Curtis, my buddy Curtis from Country Goes to Town, D-Man, Angel, Rocco, Rocco's nephew. How's your nephew doing, Rocco? I actually pray for your nephew too. Said he had COVID or something, right? Hope he's doing all right, doing better, or and a little bit better anyhow. Anyway, I mean, hello everybody. You get to see my beautiful faces today. I do have my moon. I call it my moon rock. I got my moon rock on. It's raining here right now. They're saying possibly curse word for tonight into tomorrow. Really? Well, no, you get that up there. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking you're south, but I know where you live. I totally forgot for a second. I'm sorry about that. But you're very welcome, Rocco. What's up, Cassie? Cassie said good night. Isn't it good morning? It's morning here. I have to go on my phone, Cassie, to give you a wrench. Just give me a few minutes. You can't do it from StreamYard. Oh man, I'm getting warm too. Let me take this thing off. Like I said, it's always, the sweatshirt is going into the wash because I only wear it for about 20 minutes every morning just to get warm. And it sits next to me on the couch. But that being said, I'm going to run it through the wash when I do laundry this week. Oh man, that's better. Whew. This nightmare be over. Oh, I'm sorry, Cassie. What's the matter? What happened? I've been crying. I know yesterday you said, actually, you're on here also. You're on my prayer list too. I pray for you every night. I had Mary's sister, Gracie, Cassie, Billy, because he has tests coming up. So I pray for him every night. And Katie, her friends. What's wrong, Cassie? Oh, me. Yeah, I have to go up to Cancer Center today, guys. I got to be up there for 1 o'clock. So I'm going to end this probably around, what time is it? 10, probably like 11:30, quarter to 12. Because about 11:30 because I want to jump in a shower. Yeah, we're all sorry, Cassie. I hope it gets better for you, honey. We're all going through something, you know. Sorry about that. You'll be okay. All right, let me lower that. Where's Cassie? I want to go. Oh, I know. Yeah, you said it, don't tell me. I know. Because you had a fire and you lost your power in your house. I remember now. That's why I prayed for you last night. All right, you should be a mod now too. And I was telling you guys I was going through my subscriptions and getting rid of a lot. I got down to. All right, so I ended by Billy on the Gigability. Don't ask. I ended on his, and I went through G's, H's, I's, J, K, L's, I think. Yeah, I'm on L's, the end of the L's now. Kaylee is healthy from COVID, but still is desperate for prayer, as we all are, not to reveal too much personal detail. Thank you for your compassion. Oh, absolutely, brother, man. Listen, Rocco, you're my brother, bro. You're my paisan. That's what we do. And I will continue to pray. I promise you that. There he is. Did you get your sweaty Greek bread? I pray for you too every night, Billy. I know you have your CT scans coming up. I just pray that everything goes well for you, man. And you never, as much as you said you've been through, and I've been through the last 6 months. You've been through it a hell of a lot longer than me. It's just you never get used to that shit. I don't care what anybody says. It's just going to the hospital sucks. Going into these tests are horrible. It's terrible. So I just asked the Lord to look over all of us and get us through it. And I thank Him. And I don't pray to the Lord every morning. I'll tell you that. It's usually every night. And this morning I woke up and I said, "Thank you, Lord, for giving me another day." The eyes opened. Thank you. That's what I did. And I just I said, in Jesus' name I pray, and I love you, and thank you. He just gave me another day. And I'm just becoming more positive every single day that goes by. And a lot of it is you guys. A lot of it is feedback from y'all too. I take it into consideration in my heart and in my mind, of trying to keep a lot of my personal stuff off of here and just come on and have fun. I know sometimes it's going to come up, but we're trying our best to just go forward and have fun on this channel and not be somber all the time. And I just make sure that I talk to the Lord, because He listens. Prayer is powerful. I'm telling you, it's very powerful. Hey, Angel, getting ready to drive. Not yet, G. Okay, cool deal, man. You got to send me a picture. I want to see what this bread looks like. Having my morning cup of coffee and then it's off to bed. There you go. You should just go to bed and not drink coffee. Doesn't that keep you awake? For me, if I had a cup of coffee, I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. P.S. Brother Outdoors package is packed. Should be sending out Friday morning or Saturday morning. You got it, brother. You take your time, all right? You focus on your job right now, Angel. It's more important. You can send my package a month from now. I don't care. Just you concentrate on your job right now. When you have the time, you do it. All right, Mary. I just bit into a sugar plum. See, the camera will show it. The inside flesh is like a yellowish kind of transparent color. There's a pit in the middle. It's okay. We are here for you. Thank you, Zigzag. I appreciate that. I do. I really do. But like I said, I want to bring the channel to another direction, just to be a happy place, See, that's the pit right there. Small. Like the size of an almond, I guess you could say. It almost looks like an almond. And they're not big. Like I said, you can eat the rest. There's no stem or anything on them. They're very good. No, they are, Mary. Not overly sweet at all. I mean, barely sweet. Just good flavor. All right, Rocco. You have a good day, buddy. We'll be here. You know where to find me. My sister is doing better. Finally, a good doctor came in and found the impacted bowel. The pain is gone. Thanks for the prayers. You're very welcome, Mary. I'll continue to pray for her, because I went through that, and it's very painful. It's horrible. Like I said, suggest to her to talk to her doctor about Senna, Senna. Senna. It's a daily regimen. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night before I go to sleep. And I'm telling you, listen, we're all human. We all go to the bathroom, so we could talk about it. Sometimes it's still hard, but I still go. I go every day like clockwork, Monday morning and night. And it's especially if you're on pain meds, and like I'm on opiates, strong opiates. So that binds you up. So I don't know why hers is, and we don't have to get into that, but I'm just hoping that if it's an issue, tell her to talk to her doctor. And Senna. It was a lifesaver for me and a couple people I introduced it to, and I'm telling you, they give me feedback that it worked. So I hope the best for her, and I'll continue to pray, Mary. That's great, Mary. Hi, Mommy 45 Adventures. Good morning. How are you? Hello. Cassie, could you say something, darling? I gave you a wrench. Oh, there you are. I see. You had the wrench. Okay. You're welcome. I wasn't looking for the thank you, because I'll do it anyway, but I just want to make sure I got it for you. I promised that I was going to give you one. Yeah, but try these, Mary, next time you go to the store. I'm telling you, you'll like them. They're not like these are black plums. Now these are a lot sweeter. These are a lot more sweeter, but not overly sweet. They just, if you ever had a plum, But these sugar plums, considering they're called sugar plums, they're not really sweet. They're just tasty. And they didn't have my berries, so I needed something to snack on. Something healthy. I got it. Just trying to figure stuff out. I hear you. Just hang in there, Cassie. Everything will work out. I promise. God is powerful. He will watch over you. He will make sure you're okay, and you'll be home before you know it. Sometimes life, just things happen. Just gotta stay positive. And peaches, and I love peaches too. I didn't like the peaches they had. They were just hard. Like I said, it was an experience like no other yesterday. I was surprised because they're usually very, very good in that farmer's market. But I guess because of the weather lately and transitioning spring, summer now, like weather's been really wonky across the whole United States. I mean, you all are from all over the place, and you're telling me too, crazy rains and crazy. I should have been home 2 weeks ago. It's okay. You'll be okay. Everything will work out, Cassie. You just got to think positive, honey. Everything will work out. We're here for you. You know, if you see me live, you come on in and talk to us, and you need to let any anger out or whatever. We're here. I'm starting to realize that more and more every day. I'm just grateful that I wake up. Seriously, I am. I'm just like, I thank the Lord every morning. Thank you for waking me up. You know, let me have another chance at another day. You know, bad things happen, Cassie, but you know what? We have to get over. We have to continue and just keep pushing forward. And just know that we all love you, and we're here to support you in any way we can. So, like I said, like I tell everybody else in here that I give a wrench to, you're my friend. You became family, and family's there for each other. So if you need us, you know where to find us. We're here every day. And I mean that. Much love and respect for everybody, and much love, Brother Outdoors. Chat later or tomorrow. You got it, buddy. Have a good sleep, man. God is carrying you in a different direction. Hallelujah. Amen. I found out last night, somebody texted me, I'm not naming names, somebody texted me that another person I know has got the cancer too. It's like, it's insane. It's like I don't know how to say it. I don't know, maybe I didn't notice it as much, maybe before I was sick. I don't know. I don't think that's exactly true, but I'll tell you what. I see it a lot more now that people are just getting sick, people getting cancer. It's insane. It really is. It's amazing. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. The problem, they don't have a cure for cancer because they don't know. They might not. We've had this conversation, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole again. But I think it's because it's just a strange disease. You know, like you don't know what can cause it. We know that, you know, lung cancer can be caused by 1,000 different things, you know. But they'll say cigarettes, you know, are the main contributor to that. I've seen people die from lung cancer that never smoked a cigarette in their life. So explain that. You know, I never had a problem with my kidneys at all my whole entire life since I was a baby. Nothing. Never had problem peeing, never had kidney stones, never had any of that. How do I get kidney cancer? You don't know. It's just crazy. It's just really, really crazy. And my point, Cassie, is that we just have to move on. Be thankful we have a day that we wake up and have a chance to fix, improve, what any of those adjectives to make your day better than it was yesterday. So take advantage of today. We're alive, and be positive. And I promise you, it'll all work out, and you'll be home soon. That being said, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Adventures and Stories with F4C. If you are here, I love you. I appreciate you. And we're going to get into some topics here in a few minutes. I'm just waiting to see if Papa's going to come in. I don't know if he saw the notification yet. Waiting for Billy to be able to come back after he's driving. So we're going to wait a little bit. And then we're going to talk about trivia. We're going to talk about possibly doing bingo. I need to figure out... I need to figure out some pricing on bingo, because I have it based on now of what we used to do. Like you would win the top 3 people, 3 spots and 1 in bingo into a mix of tickets, which we're not going to do that. We're going to do cash prizes. So the amounts that we had were $6 a line, but it's going to be probably half the amount. So we can work it. So we have decent prizes. I want to do it where like top prize gets like $50, second prize gets like 30, you know, or something along that line. So playing bingo is definitely going to be something you're going to want to get into, guys. I'm telling you, it's fun, it's quick. We can do 3, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, you know, alive. My buddy used to do it all the time. It was a lot of fun. But like I said, he did it on his lottery channel to win spots into like a mix of tickets or win spots into a book. I'm not doing that. We're going to do it where, like I said, the top 2 or 3 people that win bingo are going to win money prizes, where there's going to be a cash entry fee per line. So I just need to figure out that math, and we'll get to that again in a little while. But gee, if I don't get your package in the mail today, I'll do it tomorrow. The bank is on the River Road. Mary, please be safe at home. Don't worry about it. You do that when you're safe and you know you can get out. I'm not even thinking about it. All I'm thinking about is you be safe in that weather, and that's all that matters to me. You just worry about you right now. You're welcome, Cassie. When I say these things, I don't say these things so you hit the thumbs up button. I don't give you a wrench because when you're in my little family, you're in my little family, Cassie. I want you to know that. You know, I met you by D-Man. D-Man said you're cool as hell. I've seen you in the past. I think we have talked in the past when I was a different channel name, I believe. And if not, it doesn't matter to me. You're here now, and you're in our little club here. Like I said, I don't care if I have 10 people in my life every day. If it's 10 people that want to be here and care about me, I care about you, and we're all here to do the same thing and have a good time. That's all that matters to me. I don't need 50 people, 300. Let me go in vertical mode so I have 400 people in my life. I'm not about that. I don't care about that at all. I don't do YouTube for that. The only thing I want is for my notifications to go out. So in order to do that, to stay in the algorithm, you need to hit the thumbs up button. So that's the only thing I ask. That and contribute to my GoFundMe, but I'm not even pushing that on here anymore after today. I'm not doing it. Somebody told me yesterday not to do it anymore on here, especially with that troll that's out there. Said, don't do it. Just don't do it. I said, okay. And I took their advice, and I'm not going to do it anymore. I mean, it's putting my link up anyway. If you have my link and you know it, you know where I have it on my other social medias or whatever, you're more than welcome to donate. Or just ask me, and I'll text it to you. Other than that, I'm not putting any more personal information on here. PayPal, Cash App, okay. But I'm not putting my GoFundMe on here anymore. And talking about addresses, not happening anymore. None of that. So if you need any of that other information, you just get a hold of me. You know how. That's another thing I did want to talk about. So I'm glad I brought that up because it was brought to my attention about a month ago from one of our very close family members here at the channel that be very careful, even just talking about it, but especially putting it in a chat, because even if it's in there for 2 minutes, you never know who's watching. So people can get your information. So be very, very careful with that going forward, everybody. I can't stress that enough. Be very careful with that. Putting your personal information on here. It's something I learned a long time ago, but I got lackadaisical because you're like, oh, I'm with all my friends, but you don't never know who's watching in the background. So always remember that social media could be a dirty, dark place. So you have to be very, very careful. You guys still here? I didn't see the chat move for a minute. Unless you're just sitting there listening to me ramble, which is probably the case. Does anyone want to come on panel? If you want to come up on panel, let me know and I'll drop the link. Just ask. If you don't, then like I said, I wanted to come on just to see how many hours I had left on here until they re-up it. But give me a thumbs up if we're still here. Are we still live? Are we still good? Do I need to restart? Chat's not moving. What's going on here? Oh, okay, there we go. I think the world of you also, G. If I could get to you, I would be there every day for you because I know you would be there for any one of us. Yes, I would, 100%. I really would. You know, unfortunately, you know, we all live farther apart from each other. You know, but that doesn't have to stop us. You know, from being there for each other. You know, it's not all about having to be there in person. You know, just being on here with me every day means the world to me. I hope you guys know that. It means the world to me. Trust me. When I didn't get notification the other day, I was so mad. But I was more upset than mad because I didn't get to see my friends, you know. Like, you guys are my friends and my family, and my little family here, you know, and we have fun, you know. We have a good time together. We share a lot of personal stuff here together with each other, you know. And you get to know one another. Like I said, I have friends that I have on here for 10 years. 10 years. You know, the kids growing up, you know what I mean? You know, it's like so many things. It's insane. My son is coming to help clean up, so not going to be here too long. Okay, Mary, no problem. Billy said he's driving. Okay. No, then I'll talk about the because if you have to go soon, Mary, and Billy's driving, you're listening, Billy. So I'm sure Kat's with you there. I just wanted to put the trivia right now. I think we're going to have 10 solid people. I had a couple people. One person actually messaged me, said he watches the channel all the time. He just doesn't talk. He's usually in the bushes. He said he wants to play if he's not working. So I told him the deal was to come in here today. I don't know if he's going to come in and talk. He might just watch in the bushes. But the deal is going to be the first 10 people that come into the live. I'm going to go live for bingo on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So as soon as I go live at 3 o'clock, you come in and you say, yes, I'm in. Or I'm in for bingo, or put me in bingo, write me in for bingo, whatever. Just word it like that. I mean, not bingo, for trivia. Write me in for trivia, or I'm in, whatever. And once it fills to 10 spots, that's when we start. Okay? And it's going to be 2 spots paid out. Cassie said she's going to send in the $10 this Thursday, if she can. I'm not sure if she said that's what she said yesterday, but she'll let me know. If she sends that in, then we'll have the top 2 spots will get paid out, 5 and 5. I know it's not a lot of money. That's why I want to start up bingo, and we'll talk about that, a little detail too in a little bit. But as far as trivia, I think it's going to be fun. 30 questions around, 10 rounds. It's 300 questions. It's a pretty much unlimited amount of different trivia categories and questions. It's going to be fun. So just for that, be here, and we will run it if we have only 5. I'm sure there's going to be days like that, but I think once this takes off, we'll have 10. And like I said, once we, and I want to throw this in there too. I said it yesterday a few times, but I want to make this very, very transparent and very, very, very clear, which is the same exact word. But I have to be transparent about this because there's people out there that think I do these games, I do these things for me, to make money for me. I'm not making any money on any of these games. I want everybody to know that. This is not about me. This is about content for the channel and have fun. When I did books, I used to charge a few dollars over because I had to go, I'd throw my dad gas money from time to time because he took me to stores to go get the books. It was my time, 2-hour lives, sitting there scratching tickets. I put the effort in, so you had to make a little something. And everybody does that in the lottery community. Almost everybody, okay? I just want to make that clear going forward. The trivia, bingo, there will be no money made for me. It's just going to, whatever the prize money is donated, that's what's going to go back to everybody. So just so that's clear, I just want to make that clear right now again, because I don't want anybody coming out of the friggin' woodwork going, oh, well, you do this because you're making money. No. First of all, none of your business. But second of all, it's not why I'm doing this. So I know you guys know that. But for anybody else watching in the bushes that are ready to point their stupid little fingers, put your finger back in your pocket, stick it in your nose, because you ain't getting anywhere here with it. So that being said, any money won on this channel to any of them is not associated with YouTube at all. It'll be strictly from me, F4C. Got to throw that in there too. If we do giveaways also in between, YouTube is not affiliated with giveaways. It's strictly from my channel, F4C. Okay, that being said and being covered. Next, I wrote shit down. I was prepared today, for the most part. Where are we at here? I need to add. I need to add 2 people to the prayer list. It's getting long. That makes me sad. But we need to pray for everybody because prayer works. Don't forget tonight, if you guys are interested, Skipjack Cindy is going live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live fishing. So go check her out. If you ain't got her, go check her out. If one of my mods want to, or Billy, when you get back, if you want to drop her link, that'd be awesome. Also, my friend Carolina Scratcher is her birthday today. She'll be going live at 8:30 tonight. So I'll be going to her live. I'll be leaving Cindy and going over to her at 8:30 because I promised her I'd be there for her birthday bash. What else? What other things? I wrote a few things down. Okay. Chat's not moving again. You guys all right? You guys have anything you want to say? Anything you want to add to today so far? Any feedback? Anything you think I should do different with the trivia or the bingo? Well, bingo I didn't really get into yet, but sometimes I just write random stuff all over my book in here, different pages. As I think of stuff, I just write it down. Let me see. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it on that. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the picture. Okay, so never mind the names, never mind what's written on there. That's all going to get whited out. Okay, we're going to get rid of all that, and we're going to run with the same paper, most likely. And just write everybody's name to the right instead of to the left. So that's how it's going to be. It's 15 spot bingo. I have it on my phone to do the bingo. There's a couple different spots on there, but I use a specific one because you could pick 15 or 20 spot bingo, but 15 spot bingo is better. So what we're going to do is probably like, I don't know, $3 a line if you want to play. So you just send in $3. So then 15 times 3 is what? Let me see. 15 is 45, right? Yeah, it's 45. So it'll be $45 total from the 15 lines. So say we'll pay out the top 3. So let me see, 45. How can we do that? Say 20. No, 25 for the number 1 bingo spot. Whoever wins first bingo gets 25. 35, 40, and then we'll do 10 and then 5. Like I said, every dollar that's put into it is going back to the players. There's nothing going to me. I don't care. So that's what we'll do. So it'll be $3 a line of bingo. So if you want it, you say I want in bingo and I want to be in, say we'll do 5 bingos per live, which is nothing. That goes by pretty quick. You know, we could take a break in between, but say we do 5, it would cost you $15 to play 5 rounds of bingo, and top 3 spots will get paid. So number 1 spot, first bingo will get $25. Second bingo will get 10. Third bingo will get 5. So even at max, even if you get in every single bingo, 5 rounds, 1 line, you're only spending $15, and you have a chance to win 25. So it's not bad, really, if you think about it. There you go, G. In a thrift store, I'm sitting in the truck. Cool. Oh, there's Skipjack Cindy's link, y'all. Oh, he sent me a picture of the sweaty Greek bread, too. Let me see. Oh, wow. That's a long loaf, man. He put it right. He got it right on the friggin' dashboard. That's funny as hell. That looks good, though, man. Good. I hope you enjoy it. Looks really good. Cool deal. Where'd everybody go? I have 3 people. This ain't gonna work if we do bingo. We need more people than that. But bingos, I want to do bingo on. Let me see. I actually want to do bingo 2 times a week. So I would love to do bingo as long as you guys want to do it and you're interested. And because you have to fill up 15 spots. That's the smallest bingo board that you could find is 15 lines. You can't do it any less. So unless somebody knows of a site that less, but I don't think so. That's what the lady says when I go in the bakery. Long one. You could take that one any way you want. Gotta go get back to the cleanup. Talk to you later. Okay, Mary, no problem. But we're gonna do bingo. Let's see. We're gonna do trivia on Tuesday. So why don't we do bingo on Monday? Monday, 3 p.m. and Thursday, 3 p.m. I like that. Monday and Thursday. And if it takes off, if it really takes off, and you guys want to do it like on a weekend, we could do it like a Friday or Saturday night. a little bit later, so more people are home, from work. It's not a bad idea either. Maybe we'll do it on Saturday, Friday and Saturday too, maybe. But let's try it on Monday next week. I'm not going to push it for tomorrow because tomorrow's already Thursday. It's not enough. I have to put up the community post. I got to make sure I put all the details on how we're going to work it. So, all right, cool. Got that. All right, it says I have one person here. Did everybody leave? What happened? Why did everybody bounce out on me, man? Did I say something wrong, yo? I don't think I did. I don't know where Pop is. I haven't seen Pop yet today. It says I have 0. What the heck happened? Did we lose connection or something? Is there anybody here? Somebody say something in the chat so I know we're still connected. I want to make sure. If not, I'm going to end it. It says 0 people here. I'm here. Okay, Zigzag. I don't know what happened. Sitting in the parking lot. Cool. Eating your bread. Bread looks good. It looks good for sandwich bread, for sure. I don't know what happened. I had like 7, 8 people, and then all of a sudden it went down to 0. I don't know what happened. Seems like everybody bounced out. Like quickly at the same time. Did I say something off color or something? I don't think I did. We were just talking about bingo, and then everybody bounced. I thought you guys were interested in doing games on here. If you're not, I won't do it. I don't get it. The numbers has been messing up. Yeah, it has been weird, but it's only you and Billy talking. Nobody else is saying anything. So it says one person, but I know 2 of you are talking. No, bread is for lunch, ham and cheese. Yeah, that's what I said. I said it looks good for a sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, Oh, yours says 5? Wow. Mine says 1. That's crazy. Billy said put a piece of tape over that number. Just keep talking. You know how much it bothers me. That's why. It's like, why are people leaving? May. Is it 11 o'clock yet? No, 10:30. Okay. Because I got to make sure I take my cancer meds. I don't even want that fruit anymore. I'm stuffed from that sandwich. That son of a gun filled me up today. So let me get my meds ready. I'm actually going to take them right now. It's a little bit early, but I have to go out, so I don't like taking these too close to me having to leave and go out. Sometimes they make me feel a little weird, so I'm going to take them right now so you guys don't have to remind me. All right. They're going down the hatch as we speak. Yeah, no, it says 0. I should put a piece of tape on it, Billy. You're right. It wouldn't bother me as much. By the time I get home, I'm sure Kat will have a piece of bread missing. She usually picks on it before we get home. Well, that's cool. If it's that good. Do you get it? Is it warm when you get it? Like they just come out of the oven? You might see 5. I just went on my phone, Zigzag, and it says 1. 1 watching. What the heck, man? What happened today? It was like 80 of us here, and everybody just left like at the same time. That's so weird, man. It makes me think, like, what the heck? You say keep talking, but I'm not going to talk about bingo to two people that already heard me talk about it. There's no point to it. They make it early in the morning while it's still cool, so they ain't sweating all over the day to go. I guess that's why you call it sweaty Greek bread. Oh man, maybe power outage. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. It's just weird. Like I said, I had 8 people and everybody was talking, and the next thing you know, just went down to nobody. Like you and Zigzag. Bad storm down here all the way to New York. Yeah, I know it's crazy. It's black outside right now. That's why I didn't even want to go to this appointment today. But like dad just texted me. He's like, "What time do we have to go?" He's like, "I forgot." I said, "We have to leave here like 12:30." I got my appointment at 1. I mean, I'm not there long, honestly. It's just a meeting with the pain and palliative. Sit there for 15, 20 minutes. She talks to you and you leave. But I didn't have to. I could have canceled if I wanted to, but I'd have had to confirm that yesterday. So, I mean, I look forward to it. Anyway, it was like I said, it's kind of like the palliative part of it. I do like, she just, you know, I can't explain it in words really. It's basically like going to a psychiatrist, but not going to a psychiatrist, if you will. It's just we talk about how the month was and how I'm feeling and things different, not different. Do we need to change? How's your pain level and all that stuff and all that happy horse shit. I've gotten used to doing it, but I look forward to it. I really do because sometimes it's instead of going to a shrink, like I said, I come here and talk to you guys, or I go to see her once a month, and it's better than going to a psychiatrist. It's blowing about 25. We gusts to about 40 right now here. Rain will be here about 4. Wow. That sounds pretty crazy, bro. You be safe down there. Yeah, it's probably what Mary's getting too. She got whacked with rain, she said, overnight. I know it rained here, but I don't know if it downpoured or nothing. Dad didn't say anything yet about rain. Usually he'll let me know in the morning. Like he just messaged me what time we're going over there, but he didn't say anything. He didn't come into live today. I don't. If maybe he is down. Maybe he's downstairs cleaning up water. I don't know. He didn't say. Like I said, usually he'll tell me, but I want to see what interest we get on bingo because that'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun. And that I could actually get in bingo too if I want. We were supposed to have possible tornado weather last night, but we didn't. Thank God. Yeah, for real. Yeah, like I say, it looks pretty nasty out. But if the doctors get there, then we have to get there. I'm sure I could call up right now and cancel if I wanted to, but I'd rather not. Like I said, if my dad's like, "Listen, I can't take you" or whatever, I would just call and I'd cancel. But I know he'll take me, which I'm very fortunate for that. But plus, he's going to bring me the pot for the soup. So at least when I get back, more than likely going, really? Are you going to go with that wind blowing like that? Better be careful, man. when it blows hard like that, we still go. We just go in real shallow water, not rough, but still windy. Yeah, that's kind of suck though. Be uncomfortable, but it's work. Like you said, you gotta work is work. It sucks, but I'm sure it's warm though, right? It's gotta be what, in the 80s, no? That's what everybody was saying. That down south, it's been like yesterday. I think my buddy said North Carolina was like 85 degrees. And one buddy from YouTube, he drove from right outside Charlotte, North Carolina, to Florida. They stopped in Georgia a couple of nights. They did a tour in Savannah, a couple other things, and then they wound up in St. Augustine. That's where he stood last night, St. Augustine in Florida. And said it was nice. The weather was really nice. Yeah, he's got a big one. He's got a big, like a stock pot, I guess you say. I don't know. I really don't need something that big. Just my landlord was going to let me borrow one of his. He said the other day, but he's just busy with work and stuff, and he forgot to leave it there for me. But if my dad brings his, I'll just borrow his for 2 days. I'll make the one soup today, and then I'll make the other one tomorrow. No worries either way, so I don't have to bother my landlord. Now we're all sedated. Tomorrow it'll be cold. It'll be cold. Windows switch around out of the north. Winds will switch out of the northwest. It's blowing out of the south hard right now. Oh, okay. So it'll be. So when it's blowing out of the south, it's blowing a nice warm wind, right? And then when it's coming out of the north, then it's obviously colder. Yeah, that makes sense. He said, "No, we're all sedated." I want to be sedated. Yeah, when I jump off here, I'm going to go jump in the shower, get dressed, and get ready to go with Pops. Just go there and come home. Quick outside today. Like I said, when I get back, I'll probably make tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have any appointments or anything. And then Friday I go for my treatment. So tomorrow's the better day to do the pea soup. I have more time to relax and do it. It's all ready to go, my dad said. All right, cool. After the front goes through, it'll turn around and go north, northwest before the front comes through south, southwest. Okay. And usually, is it true that like once that bad storm goes through and it gets calm, the shrimp it'll be even better? Is that true or no? I've heard that before. Not quite sure how true that is. I think it's because, for me personally, as a fisherman, I think it's probably because the water gets all churned up. And then probably good for the shrimp. They're eating all the shit that's in the water, I guess. I don't know. I know after a good storm, it's good fishing. I know that usually. Churning up everything in the water, all the worms and stuff that live in the muck, the mucky bottoms. Fish get all hungry. I'm going to go off camera for a minute. I can still hear you, although you guys know how this works. StreamYard. Don't feel like being on camera for a minute or three. And I got the volume up on the TV too. The whole time I was live, huh? Did you guys able to hear that? I usually mute the TV. I didn't get shut down, so I guess YouTube couldn't hear it. I didn't get a copyright. It's usually better before blow. Really? I always thought it was good after. I'll take your word for it. You know better than I do. No. I just figured it'd be so good after a storm, it's churning up the water and getting all the stuff, from the bottom. Maybe it's different in freshwater than it is in salt. I don't know, but I know after a good storm here, it's good to go catfishing and stuff and carp. believe it or not, you'll catch a lot of carp after like crazy storms, and the worms are washing into the water. You'll catch carp on worms. They eat worms only a certain time of year. They usually do, like in the wintertime, for some reason. I don't know why that is, but through the years we noticed that you'll catch carp on worms, like mainly in the wintertime. Catch 20,000, go to the next night when it's blowing and nasty, and catch 5,000. They like to move before the storm, and when it's really, really rough. Huh. I wonder why that is. That's crazy, man. Pretty wild, though. Where are we at here? What does it say we have here? 0. It says 0 people. Gotta love it. Good job, YouTube. That makes sense. You would otherwise. I would otherwise what, Zigzag? I'm sorry. What did I miss? But yeah, it is interesting, really. I know in fishing too, especially like trout fishing anyway, it could be really hard after a storm. I mean, it's good because they like to, they'll eat more. I'll use more worms, like I said, because the worms are washing into the river. You'll do better, but like spinners and lures and stuff, not so good because the rivers just get so muddy. They can't see that good. I can see catfishing and stuff like bottom fish and stuff will be good in muddy water because they go more by feel and scent than they do by sight. Shrimp live in the bottom. They bury up in the bottom during the day and when they're shedding. And then they just come out in the nighttime? What do they feed on, Billy? I'm curious. I don't know. Because I know you said you catch them in with like the seaweed and everything, but like what are they eating? They eat like plankton and stuff like that, or stuff that grows on the bottom fishing. Yeah, gotcha, Zigzag. Because obviously you're catching them with with nets and stuff like that. But I'm curious what the heck they eat. I'm sure they gotta eat like plankton and stuff. No, like little microorganisms and shit. Cat back to driving. Okay. I love catfishing. Me too. I mean, my number one, since I was a kid, was always catfishing and carp and stuff like that. But I love trout fishing. I just love being in the water, up to my waist with a nice walking stick, walking staff, and walking the river and finding different holes and stuff. I love that kind of fishing. Going on the adventure, looking for the big trout. But I also love catfishing too, where I'm just sitting there, waiting for my rod to go off. Waiting for the bait runner to just start screaming. Oh boy. There's nothing better than that either. So I enjoy both very much. But I probably won't be trout fishing this year unless we go from the shore, which that's a possibility coming up, like probably in May when the weather gets nice. We'll probably go to a pond here close to the house where they stock with trout. The cormorants eat most of them, but you get a chance to catch a few. And but we'll be doing a lot of fishing down the river, catfish, pike, smallies, crappie. I catch a bunch of small fish like bluegill, red breast sunfish. I don't know if we got any rock bass over there. Maybe. But smallies for sure. Largemouth, pike. I like fishing from the bank better than in a boat. I like both, to be honest with you, but I do a hell of a lot more fishing from the bank than I did from a boat. It depends what you're doing from a boat, too. I mean, if you're like out striper fishing from a boat, it's a lot of fun. Fluking, it's more stuff like that when you're in the ocean, obviously. You need a boat. But freshwater, if you can fish from the land, that's good. Like, I enjoy that a lot. Just sit there on a bucket or whatever. My dad has like this milk crate. I've been sitting on that thing for years. It just goes behind his seat, and it has the middle trap in there, the other holder, and I don't know, something else in there too. I don't remember, but that's what I sit on every time. It's my setup. Did you know that you can pour salt over a catfish? That way you can leave the skin on it? No, I didn't know that. But what does it do to the skin? I mean, I've seen people cook up catfish whole straight from the lake or from the river or whatever, right into a skillet and eat the skin. What time is it? 11:15. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here in 15 minutes, guys. 11 o'clock, I'm going to jump off. Just so I have enough time. I want to take my time. I got to go clean up some dishes. I didn't wash the dishes after dinner last night. I want to do my breakfast stuff that I made a mess and clean up a little bit, and then hop in the shower and stuff. It melts the slime off. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Good tip. Thank you for the tip. I never heard that before. I mean, we don't eat the catfish here. We don't eat anything out of the river that we catch them out of because it's dirty. It's polluted. But there's a lot of fish in there. It's getting better through the years, but years and years and years and years ago, my dad told they had these chemical plants. They used to dump shit in there. So, I mean, my grandfather used to swim in that river years ago. I'm talking 60, 70 years ago. He used to swim in the river. But it's got so polluted through the years, and then now it's starting to get better. You know, like I said, from where we are, it's probably a couple miles upriver and a couple miles downriver, believe it or not. Where we fish is kind of in the middle of where it meets the salt water, like the back river, where we catch stripers, where that's brackish, but it's more salt than it is fresh. And then a couple miles up, there's a falls, and above the falls is no tide and fresh water. So we're right in the middle. So that's why we'll catch bass, pike, we'll catch stripers. We've seen, I'm talking bait balls. I got to come on screen, dude. I'm talking bait balls, like insane amounts of bunker, peanut bunker we've seen in that river, which we didn't see them for years. So we saw them this past summer, well, last summer. Giant pods of bait fish. And I mean, I'm talking like you would see in the ocean. That would cover your sonar screen. Like that's how many. It was insane. If my dad was here, he would say the same thing. It's insane. But that's because we're so close, like I said, to where it meets the brackish, salty water, you know, where it's more salt than fresh. And then a couple miles up is the falls, and above there is no tide. So it's we get the best of both worlds right where we fish, really. Because when those falls flood over and all those fish from above the falls come down, all those freshwater fish, that's why there's smallmouth. That's why there's pike and all the bluegill and everything. Yeah. Cat in the pharmacy getting my Stellara, add shrimp. Shrimp eat anything. Oh, they eat it? Okay. Read about Pompton Lake. Oh, okay. I guess maybe Mark told you about that. Pompton Lake is but that's a lake. It's good fishing. I think I fished it once maybe in my life with my dad. I probably ice fish in the wintertime years ago when I was younger. I know Mark likes to fish there. There's another guy that Jersey Joel. I think I told you guys about him. He's a New Jersey channel, fishing channel, pretty good channel. He fishes Pompton Lake a lot. He used to live right there. That was his home lake. And now he moved a little bit further out west. What's up, Flobeck? Good morning. But that's funny. I know you got that from Mark. Surprised he didn't stop in today. He'll be in later on if I go live. I should. If I'm busy making the soup and stuff, like once I put the soup on, then I'll come live. All depends what time I get back. I should be home. My appointment's at 1. I should be home by 2. I'm doing okay. This nasty weather here, and I got to go up to I have an appointment to go to with the doctor today, just for like an hour. I got to be there at Got to be there at 1 o'clock, but I'm jumping off of here in about 15 minutes because I got some stuff to do, and then I got to take a shower and get ready. It was an industrial cesspool. What, Pompton Lake? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, like years ago. See, that's the whole thing. Like, I don't know if, especially the river. I know my dad told me years ago there were all these different plants, like chemical plants, along the river, and I guess they used to just dump all their waste and shit into the river, which is bullshit. It's kind of stupid because it just ruined the river. It used to be a very clean river at one time, but yeah, it sucks. They did a lot of dredging, and because what happened is all that shit settles down into the bottom, into the mud, and they dredged a lot of it through the years, and it's getting better and better. But it's not. I still wouldn't eat anything out of it in 5 lifetimes probably. Just to be safe. They said PCBs and mercury, a whole bunch of different shit that's not good for you. They've done articles on the news about it, about cleanups and stuff. They're supposed to be doing another one coming up soon. More dredging and more getting all the soot and nasty black bottom out. But like I said, it's going to take lifetimes for it to get back to where you would even think about like taking a fish out of there. Generations ahead, but I'm hoping they continue in the right direction to at least try to make it right. Because nature didn't intend it to be a friggin' cesspool. So there's only a few lakes, I'll tell you. There's only a few lakes. The one I told you, that the reservoir up on my sister's house, where Mark fishes with that other guy, they'll take catfish out of there. I know the guy Mark will eat catfish out of there when they get him on the venison. That's clean. That reservoir is very clean, crystal clear. I mean, not crystal clear water, but it's pretty clean. The water's pretty clear. Couple of lakes around that area by my sister's I would eat fish out of, only because I know the history. My brother-in-law did a lot of history before they got divorced. There was one right across the street from my sister's house. You go across the street up this tiny little hill and down, and there's we call it the post office pond. And I'm telling you, go in there. We would go there before dinner. My sister would be like, dinner's in a half an hour. I'm like, come on, Dad, grab the rod. We go out for 15, 20 minutes, catch 5, 6, 7 bass a piece on Senkos, and then go back, eat dinner. Just an awesome little spot, man. You don't even need a boat. This fish from the land, it's not huge. It's loaded with fish. But that's because people take care of it. There's people that live on that lake, that are, like my sister, you have to get badges, like passes to go fish it. They're all private, so. We also have a nuclear plant. Oh, that sucks. They're dumping their shit in there, too. That sucks, man. Like, the EPA should be on top of that. Be like, listen, there's proper places to get rid of that shit. Why are you dumping it right into the river? But the EPA might be the one saying, put it in the river. Who knows? My dad just texted me and said the pot is in the car. Okay. It cracks me up. Oh man. Yeah, it's not good. But what are you gonna do? You can't change the past. All they can do is go forward, and hopefully there's none of these, as far as we know, there's no more of these companies along the river anymore. They were all like I don't know. I said chemical plants. I don't know what they were. I'm sure they were like not mining mining. What do you call that? Not mining camps. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of, but I'm sure there was some sort of making some kind of products back in the day that were not good to go into the water, but they said screw it and did it anyway, and it fucked everything up. It sucks, really, because I would love to be able to go. I mean, we go down there. Don't get me wrong. There's times you go down there and not catch anything, but if you had to survive with fish from there, 9 out of 10 times you go down there, you catch something. You wouldn't starve. That's for sure. And that's the shitty part, you know. It's so dirty you can't eat it. There's people that do. You see. Listen, whatever. There's foreigners that go down there. There's this one Polish guy comes out all the time, fills his bucket up, and goes home. Is it legal? Is it not? I don't know. None of my business. Is it healthy for him? Probably not. But I'm sure maybe if you eat them like once in 5 years, maybe it won't hurt you. But if you eat it, the one guy we see down there all the time, he's always coming down, getting fish, leaving. There's one Oriental guy comes down. I take everything you have. Okay. And I tell him no, I'm not going to give you one because I don't contribute that to people. If you want fish, go catch them yourself. That's the way I feel, especially there because I know it's not legal. So I don't want to get caught. I've been fishing down there my whole life. So, you know, if they want to do it and get in trouble, that's on them. But don't get me involved in shenanigans. The one guy said, I caught a catfish. You give it to me. I was like, no, I'm not giving it to you. No. Why? Like, he got mad. I'm like, because I don't want to. I said, it's illegal for you to keep them. You're not supposed to keep them. I said, and they're not good to eat. He was like, adamant. He like got mad at me. I'm like, well, you can get mad all you want, but I'm throwing it back. Kind of messed up, right? It is what it is, though. I wasn't trying to mess with the guy. I was just trying to tell him, like, I'm not getting in trouble. Well, what if I'm handing that thing off to him in his bucket and the friggin' warden comes by and sees me handing that thing off? I can get a fine. I'm like, I ain't getting in trouble. Oh, that was I just went on Facebook and they show you like memories. So April 3rd, 2022 was WrestleMania that year 2 years ago when Stone Cold came out and he wrestled KO. Remember how many beers he drank? My post was, I think Stone Cold drank an 18 pack there at the end. That was awesome. That was a fun one. They were cracking 2 at a time, man. That was friggin' hilarious. Whoever watches wrestling, if you remember that. Oh boy. Yeah. Pretty boring live this morning. I'll tell you, I come on, I have nothing to say. We have some of the best mornings ever. I have a lot of things to talk about today, and then we have a very small crowd. Like, I'm telling you, I can't. My luck is amazing. Gotta love Facebook, though, to at least remind you of people's birthdays. Because I always forget. I didn't think about the fishing in dirty water. I guess every once in a while it wouldn't hurt you. I mean, I don't know. They say it's so high in mercury and PCBs and all this other crap that I wouldn't eat it, not once. But I think if you looked it up, it probably would be like, you know, if you ate it once, like in a blue moon, maybe, probably wouldn't hurt you. But like I said, I see these people come down there and they're filling buckets up of whatever they can catch. And you know they're taking them with them. They're not taking them with them to not eat them. They're taking them to eat them. So, you know, it is what it is, I guess. They want to take the chance and they want to eat it, then that's on them. There was one guy that wanted all the carp we can catch. He said he loved the eggs. That's crazy. But all right, Zigzag, I'm gonna jump off here. Billy, if you're still there, I'm gonna jump off here, man. I'll try to go live later on this afternoon. We'll talk more about it, I guess. If we have a better crowd, we'll talk about bingo. Because by the time I wanted to talk about bingo today, there was only 2 of us, so we'll talk about it later on. I should be back in time to go live like 3 o'clock, somewhere around there, 3:30. Once I want to get the soup on. So once I get the soup on, then we can rock and roll. But we'll figure that out. All right, and so a lot of it's going to depend on how I feel when I get home. So I either might just go live and just do the soup tomorrow because I have all day. I don't know yet, but I'm trying not to be lazy and just do it. Some of it today. We have the forever chemicals above us. It goes into the lake. I quit fishing in the lake. Oh, wow. If the fishing's good, I'll still fish, Jared, because I mean, I catch and release anyway. But, the trout rivers we fish here in Jersey, well, I'll keep trout because they're stocked. They're in the water not that long. And those rivers are pretty clean for the most part. I'll never forget this, and then I'm going to sign off because I got to get off of here. But I remember one year, this is going back, maybe 10 years ago. It was so hot. It was like the middle of May. They stopped. Had to be at least 10 years ago because they stocked browns still back then. They don't stock browns or brookies anymore, just rainbows. So they stocked browns, and we had a phenomenal day of fishing. It's like, I don't know, 12 in the afternoon. We were there since 5 in the morning. I mean, hot. I was sweating. I got down to the water, and I was like this, double hand in water. And just chugging. My buddy looks over to me, and he goes, "How was that?" I said, "It was so good. It was so cold." I said, "I feel so much better." He goes, "You know that you can get jaundice, right, from the beaver shit?" He said, "My face turned green instantly, man, and I just fucking looked like I was going to throw up." I'll never forget that day. I didn't get sick. I think I had a little bit of diarrhea later on when I got home, but it didn't really make me sick. All right. That being said, we'll leave it off with that story, and I'll catch you guys later on. All right. I appreciate you. Much love. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for coming.